Hello Light Warriors, my name is Sensei Bill and welcome to our Chi Gung class where you're going to learn the first of 6 very powerful standing Chi Gung exercises, this first one being named over the barrel. Now in this Chi Gung exercise and in all Chi Gung exercises we use abdominal breathing techniques or circular breathing technique, and if you haven't taken our circular breathing class or our free introduction to Chi Gung class, I do suggest that you do that first before you do this class because it's really going to help you out a lot. Okay, so if you were studying Chi Gung at a Kung Fu school or directly with a Chi Gung master, it would take you about 4 to 6 weeks to completely learn one exercise before you moved on to the next exercise. And that's because you have to combine your physical movements with your breathing and your visualizations and your eye movements in order to get Chi flowing through your body. If you're worried about what move comes next or when you need to breathe, you're not going to be focused on the mental techniques that combine with the physical techniques that make the exercise work correctly. So I do suggest that you not rush through the exercises and you take the time to learn each component thoroughly before going on to the next one. And to help you do this, what we're going to do is we're going to break each exercise into 5 different sets. On the first set, we're going to do just the physical movements. And when we're done, I suggest that you rewind the video and practice it with me a few times, and then stop the video and practice it on your own until you're fairly comfortable with remembering it. On the second set, we're going to add the breathing techniques to the physical movements. And again, when we're done, rewind the video, practice it with me a few times, then stop the video and practice it on your own. On the third set, we're then going to add the visualizations and the eye movements to the physical movements and the breathing. And then finally, on the 4th and 5th sets, we're going to combine all of the elements together into one long exercise, and we're going to go over it a couple of times. And then once again, I do suggest that when we're done, you rewind the video, that you go through the exercise and practice it with me until you're fairly comfortable with remembering all of the components, and then stop the video and practice it on your own. And now, no matter where you are in the learning process, I do suggest that you make a habit of practicing your Chi Gung exercises, or the ones that you know, at least once or twice a day. Because it's the daily practice of Chi Gung that builds and strengthens your Chi and allows it to help you to improve your health, wellness, longevity, your psychic skills, and a whole bunch of other really cool things as well. Okay, so let's get started. You begin with your feet about shoulder width apart and both feet facing forward, what we call the starting position, and your hands are at the side of your thighs. You then move your hands to the center of your thighs and bring them up and over an imaginary barrel and back to your chest. You're then going to push your hands out forward, bend your knees as you do this, and you don't want to straighten your arms out all the way. You want to keep a slight bend in your elbows. When you reach this point, turn your fingertips in towards each other and move them down to about 3 inches below your belly button, what the Chinese call the dantian. Then you're going to turn your left foot 90 degrees to the left. Turn your body 90 degrees to the left and bring your hands up to your chest. Turn them both palms forward, and you're going to push out with your right hand, keeping your left hand in front of your heart. When your arm is almost fully extended, turn your palm up and start moving back to the center. As you start to reach the center, you're going to turn your left foot back to the center position and start to turn your right foot out 90 degrees. Turn your body 90 degrees to the right and bring your right hand up and over an imaginary barrel and back to your chest. Then you're going to push your right hand out forward, again not extending your arm all the way, making sure to keep a slight bend in your elbow. When you reach that position, you turn your fingertips down and start moving back towards the center. You're going to turn your right foot into the center, bring your body back to the center, and start moving your right hand back to the center. When you do reach the center, you stop, turn your left hand palm up, and bring it down to meet your right hand, but you don't want to touch it. You want to keep about 1 inch of space between your palms. Then you're going to move your hands up your chest like so. Then you're going to go down, out and around with your hands, and move them to the center like this. On the next move, you're going to bring them back to a position that's just above and behind your ears. It's located about where your pineal gland is in the center of your brain, or center back of your brain. You're going to hold that position for a second, then turn your fingertips down and forward, push forward with your hands, and then as you end the exercise, you bring your fingertips up, move your palm heels down to the center of your thighs, rub your hands on your thighs, bringing chi to your legs, and that ends the exercise. So what I want you to do now is rewind the video, practice it with me a couple of times, then stop the video and practice it on your own, and then when you're ready, we're going to come back and do the second set. Okay, for the second set now, we're going to start in the same position as we had before, with your feet about shoulder width apart and both of them facing forward. You bring your hands to the center of your thighs, and you're going to bring them up over an imaginary barrel. And as you do this, you're going to inhale. You're going to use your abdominal breathing technique, and you're going to fill your lower lungs, your middle lungs, and your upper lungs as you bring your hands up and over an imaginary barrel. And make sure to inhale through your nose as you do this. Now bend your knees, and you're going to exhale and push your hands forward. Now when you exhale out, you want to put your tongue against the back of your teeth, purse your lips together, and breathe out through your mouth. When your arms are almost fully extended, turn your fingertips towards each other and bring them down to about 3 inches below your navel or your dantian. You're going to turn your left foot out 90 degrees, turn your body 90 degrees to the left, and begin to inhale as you move your palms upwards. When your palms reach your upper chest, both hands turn forward. You're going to keep your left hand in front of your heart, push out with your right hand, and again exhale through pursed lips, keeping your tongue against the back of your teeth. Turn your palm up, continue the exhale to about the center position. Turn your left foot back to the center position. Now as you hit the center position here, you're going to start to inhale. Turn your right foot out 90 degrees, turn your body to the right 90 degrees, and continue the inhale as you come up and over an imaginary barrel. As you reach this position, you're going to exhale and push out with your right hand. When your arms almost fully extended, turn your fingertips down and start coming back towards the center. Turn your right foot into the center position. Bring your right hand to the center. Turn your left palm up. Continue the exhale. And remember, you don't want your palms to touch. When you reach this position, you're now going to inhale and move your hands upward to your chest. And now you're going to move your hands down, out and around to the center position. Inhale as you pull your hands in and turn your palms facing forward. Hold it for a second. Turn your fingertips down, begin to exhale. And end the exercise with your fingertips up, bringing the palms to the center of your thighs. Rub your palms on the center of your thighs, and that ends the exercise. Okay, once again, rewind the video, practice it on your own. When you're comfortable with it, stop the video, practice it some more, and when you're ready, we're going to come back and do the third set. Now we're going to do the third set, where we're going to add your eye movements and your visualizations to the physical movements and your breathing techniques. So like before, you're going to start with your feet about shoulder width apart. Your hands are on the side of your thighs. move your hands to the center of your thighs, and as you come up and over the imaginary barrel, you're going to inhale using your abdominal breathing technique. And as you do this, I want you to look at the back of your right hand and imagine that there are flashlights shining very brightly out of the center of your palms. When you reach this position, bend your knees and exhale, push your hands forward. Remembering to look at the back of your right hand as you go through this movement and try to concentrate on the flashlight visualizations in your palms. When your arms are almost fully extended, turn your fingertips in towards each other. Continue the exhale. Now you're going to look at the center of your right palm. Remember the flashlight visualization. When you reach this position here, you're going to turn your left foot out 90 degrees, turn your body 90 degrees, and inhale, bringing your hands up to your chest. And once again, remember to look at the center of your right palm as you do this. When you reach your chest, you're going to turn your palms out forward and exhale, push out with your right hand. Remember to keep your left hand in front of your heart. You're going to look at the back of your right hand and remember the visualizations of the flashlights in the center of your palms. When your arm is almost fully extended, turn your right palm up and start back to the center position. Turn your left foot back to the center position. Turn your right foot out 90 degrees, turn your body out 90 degrees, and inhale as you come up over an imaginary barrel. Again, remembering to look at your right hand and to imagine the flashlights in the center of your palms. Exhale as you push out and look at the back of your right hand. When your arm's almost fully extended, but with still a slight bend in it, turn your fingertips down, start coming back to the center position, turn your right foot in, bring your right hand to the center, turn your left palm up. Now you're going to look at the center of your left palm, bring it down to just above your right palm, remembering to keep about an inch of space between them, and inhale, bring your hands up, remember the flashlight visualizations, and look at the center of your left palm. As you exhale, move your hands down, out and around to the center. And as soon as your right hand comes into your field of view, look at your right hand as you complete this movement. Remember the flashlights in the center of your palms. Now inhale, bring your hands back up and behind your ears. Complete the inhale, hold it for a minute, and now really concentrate on seeing the flashlights in the center of your palms in your mind. Now turn your fingertips down, exhale as you push out, look at the back of your right hand, and end the exercise like before. Bring your hands to the center of your thighs, rub them on your thighs, and that completes the exercise. Okay, so once again, rewind the video, practice it a few times on your own, and when we come back for the 4th and 5th sets, we're going to combine all of the elements together and practice it a couple of times. Welcome back. I hope your practice went well, and now we're going to go through the 4th and 5th set. And I'm going to shorten up the instructions a little bit and take you through the exercise the same way I do with the students in my direct classes. So start out with your feet about shoulder width apart, hands at the side of your thighs. Bring your hands to the center of your thighs. Inhale as you come up and over the barrel. Look at your right hand. Remember the flashlights in your palms. Bend your knees. Exhale, push out. Look at the back of your right hand. Fingertips in towards each other. Continue the exhale. Look at the center of your right palm. Concentrate on the visualizations. Left foot turn. Body turn to the left. Inhale. Both hands turn forward. Exhale, push out with your right hand. Look at the back of your right hand. Concentrate on the flashlights. Palm up. Continue the exhale, back to the center, left foot in, now right foot out. Inhale as you come up and over an imaginary barrel. Looking at your right hand, exhale, push out. Remember the flashlights. Fingertips down, back to the center position. Looking at your right palm. Left palm comes down on top. Look at the center of your left palm. Inhale. Remember the flashlights. Exhale. Move your hands down, out and around. Look at your right hand now. Inhale. Hold it for a second. Exhale, push out. Look at the back of your right hand. Remember the flashlights. And end the exercise with your fingertips up. Palms on your thighs. Rub your palms on your thighs, bringing chi to your legs. And straighten your knees. Okay, let's go through that one more time. Feet shoulder width apart, both facing forward. Hands on the side of your thighs. Ready, begin. Move your hands to the center. Inhale. Look at your right hand. Over the barrel. Bend your knees. Exhale, push out. Fingertips in towards each other. Look at your right palm. Continue the exhale. Turn to the left. Inhale. Looking at your right palm, remembering the flashlights. Both hands turn out. Push out with your right hand. Look at the back of your right hand. Remember the flashlights. Turn your palm up. Start back towards the center. Continue the exhale. As you hit the center, left comes in, right foot comes out. Turn your body to the right and inhale. Look at your right hand. Exhale, push out. Fingertips down. Start back to the center. Left hand comes down. Look at the center of your left palm now. Inhale. Remember the flashlight visualization. Inhale up to the top. Exhale, continuing to look at your left hand. Now look at your right hand as your hands come out and around. Continue the exhale. Inhale. Hold it for a second. Really try to see those flashlights in your mind's eye. Fingertips down. Exhale, push out. End the exercise by rubbing your palms on your thighs. Straighten up your knees. And that ends the first exercise called Over the Barrel. And once again, I want you to rewind the video, practice it a few times with me, then stop the video and practice it on your own. And again, I do suggest you make a habit of practicing all of the Chi Gung exercises that you learn at least once or twice a day so that it builds your Chi and helps you out with your health, wellness, longevity, your psychic skills, and more. If you have any questions, make sure to send an email to info@lightwarrioracademy.com and we'll get back with you right away. Thanks very much. Take care.